Good morning, friends. Today I will explain temperature stresses. In last video, I have explained load stresses that are due to external forces. Here, temperature stresses are due to internal forces. In temperature stresses, there are warping stresses and frictional stresses. Warping stresses and frictional stresses I have already explained in short that the daily variation of temperature is nothing but warping stresses and seasonal variation of the temperature is nothing but frictional stresses. That is daily variation at day and time, and seasonal variation is nothing but in summer and in winter variation of the temperature. First, I will explain warping stresses. In that, the nature of stresses at daytime and at night time. We know that at daytime the temperature is more, that is T1 is greater than T2. The temperature is more at the surface of the pyramid. Because of this, the molecules will get expand. Because of molecule expansion, we will get stress like this. Because of molecule expansion, tensile we will get. Stress is nothing but force of resistance. Some I will explain here. When we'll applied force on the material, it should not go under deformation. Because of that, that material will resist that force. That is nothing but the force of resistance, that is stress. Here also, this tensile molecule expansion is resisted by compression stress. And at bottom, tension, the compression, that is resisted by tension. Because of this, we will get compression at the top and tension at the bottom at daytime. And during night time, we know that the temperature is less, that is T1 is less than T2. Here, when here we stress diagram will get like this. Here, because of less temperature, the molecules get contracted. Because of this, the compression will occur because of molecular contraction, that is resisted by tension. In this, during night time, we will get tension at the top and compression at the bottom in the pyramid. Here some formulas for warping stresses. Here formulas are given in the textbook page number 461. Here it is given by, coefficients are given by Bradbury. In examination last time he has also asked this question, warping stresses. Here warping stresses are also explained at the interior, corner and the edge of the pyramid. You once go through these formulas. Here one difference is Cx and Cy. Cx and Cy are nothing but coefficient direction x, which depends on the ratio Lx by L and Ly by L. These Lx and Ly are nothing but length and width of the slab along direction x and y. These are three formulas, interior, edge and the corner region. You go through these notations. In this L is nothing but relative stiffness and A is nothing but radius of contact. But here this L is nothing but, I will explain. Lx and Ly are, I will explain now. Consider this is your pyramid and these are your transverse joints in the pyramid and these are longitudinal joints. In that, we consider one part. This is Lx and this is Ly. This is your whole length. That is, Lx is spacing between two transverse joints and Ly is spacing between two longitudinal joints. Here L is length of the slab. That is, Lx is length and Ly is width. Here these are the formulae you go through once, and this is the graph nothing but given by Bradbury. Here after solving the problems, in problems Lx by L and Ly by L, we should calculate. On these basis, we should calculate Cx and Cy. Now, frictional stresses. Already I have told seasonal variation. We know that winter and summer. In winter, the temperature is less, and in summer, the temperature is more. Because of this, in winter, the molecules get contracted because of less temperature. That is contracted. That is resisted by the stress tension in the pavement across the thickness of the pavement. And in summer, the temperature is more. We get compression in the pavement. Here we get a diagram like this. Here the frictional stress is 0 at the corner and it is maximum at the center. In this winter, we will get tension in nature, that is frictional stress we will get in tension in nature. In summer, we will get compression in nature. These diagrams I will explain in next. Here I will explain winter season. I will take winter season and I will analyze this frictional stress, because we know that the CC pavement is of concrete. We know that the concrete is weak in tension and good at compression. Because of this weak in tension, it is the critical condition. Because of that, we should consider this winter season condition. Consider this is your slab. Here analysis is go through half of the slab. L by 2. This is whole L. This is breadth and this is half of the slab we should consider for the analysis purpose. This is height of the slab and this is W is your weight of the slab. For this we have normal force, that is N. We know that what is friction? Friction is nothing but here motion between two objects. Here friction occur between this slab, bottom of the slab, and the ground. That is resisted by the force of resistance. I have already explained in warping stresses. When we applied force, that should be resisted by the material. That should not undergo deformation. Because of that material should resist that force. Here the friction occurs between slab and the ground. Here force of friction, that force of friction is equal to force of resistance. Here the resistance is nothing but frictional stress. That force of friction, that friction is occurred, that is resisted by the frictional stress, that is force of resistance. Normally we know that force of friction is nothing but mu into N. Mu is nothing but coefficient of friction and N is normal force. Here I will denote this mu is equal to small f and normal force. Here the weight of the slab is equal to normal force I have given. So F is equal to F into W is nothing but force of friction. Here Fw is equal to force of resistance is nothing but stress into area. Stress is nothing but frictional stress and area is B into H. B into H. Here we know that W is nothing but W by V is equal to density. We already know weight by volume is equal to weight density and M by V is equal to mass density. Here it is weight density. So W is equal to density into volume. Here density we should take concrete density into V. W is equal to gamma C into V, SF into B into H. Here F into gamma C. Here volume we should take half of the slab we are considering. Because of that L by 2 B into H is equal to SF into B into H. Here BH get cancelled. SF is equal to F into gamma C into L into divided by 2. This is given in textbook. See here 2 into 10 power 4, that is in centimeters. Here I will explain. If you consider kilonewton per meter cube, you should write gamma C, that is density of concrete 24. You want to return in kg per meter cube, you should take 2400 and we should consider L is equal to meter. Then your frictional resistance is equal to kg per meter square. If you want to consider in centimeter, you already know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Here SF is equal to kg, that should be divided by 10 power 4 into 10 power 4, that is in centimeter. That is L is equal to centimeter, 1 centimeter get cancelled, that is kg per 10 power 4 centimeter square. Here he has given in textbook 2 into 10 power 4. I have told this diagram how it should come. We already consider half of this winter season, winter condition, because of tension in tensile, and we know that the half of the slab is L by 2, whole is L. We already know that this frictional stress formula. Here SF is directly proportional to L by 2. If I will consider L by 2 is equal to X, if X equal to 0, the frictional stress is 0. If X is equal to L by 2, here L by 2 up to here, the frictional stress go on increasing at the center. This is what the diagram. Because of that condition, the diagram will like this. That is for winter case. In summer case also, uh, that is opposite to this. In summer season, the slabs tries to expand and try to move away. Here, what happen? The molecules will tries to move away, but this frictional stress resists this movement. Here, compressive stress will occur in summer. In winter, tension will occur. I will explain once. Consider your pavement. The molecules in winter season, in winter season, consider this is your slab. Molecules get contracted. Because of this, that is resisted by the tension. That was I have solved. Here, in summer, this is opposite. Here, the molecules try to move away, but the frictional force resists this movement, and compressive stress will be produced in the summer condition. So, this is frictional stresses. Once you go through textbooks, you will get in deep and go through this graph, that is warping stress. This was asked in last year. This is very important. And also problems. Here one more bit I want to explain, a critical combination of stresses. This I will explain in next. Thank you.